I hate being a dark-skinned South Indian. I have seen automatically. I am seen as automatically ugly because there's a lot of things, bro. There's a lot of things that these people are doing. Listen, I'm not gonna get together with all people upon the planet Earth. That's just stupid. Okay? I don't find this ugly, but they find this ugly. Why Indian girls hate dark-skinned boys? Because they don't want to have dark-skinned children. You're not even fucking dark, bro. What the fuck? You're not even dark, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with these people. So I would be even more on something to hate for them. Anyway, you got the Asiatic people. This is Japhet, of course. You got the Asiatic and Japhet and Moab has it too. These are Chinese. Or Thailand, actually. You know, just be white and stuff like that. And you will win. Just being white, you will win. So they have, yeah, this is Japhet, yeah. So they have these type of things over there going on in their country. So do you think these motherfuckers like us? They don't like us, bro. Don't be saying some stupid stuff like we all need to get together and we need to just stop racism and we need to all love each other. What? What? All of you are down with the Edomites. So even amongst our people, you have. I'm gonna just give you a little. This is the small nation that will love themselves, the dark-skinned ones, you know. And the ones that belong to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that are not darker skin, I should say. And these are the ones that are loving the Israelites, right? And are of the Israelites on their side. Let me say that rather on their side. And these are the ones that are on the side of Esau. The majority of the planet of Earth wants to look like the left side. You're not even dark. What the fuck? You're not even dark neither. And they hate this already. How much more do you think they hate me? Think about that, man. We can never get together. It doesn't exist. The Heavenly Father didn't create it like that, and it will never be like that. All you will be subjective unto us once we get that power. It's going to be like that forever. Then we're going to raise up the fist and shove it down your throat. All of you. You're going to be lucky in those days. And you're not even dark. You're gonna be in a bad position. Yeah, you're not gonna be in a bad position, dummy. But anyway, so what is happening? They are changing things and taking things over, and turning everything upside down in this world. Everything is put upside down. So all the darker ones are now down and the lighter ones are now up, which is upside down. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 19. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So the things that have been turned upside down, those are the things that are being esteemed right now, held in great respect. But this is what the esteemed people are, and the esteemed things upon the planet Earth are. Luke 16 and 15. And he said unto them, Ye are they which justify yourselves before men, but Yahweh knoweth your hearts. For that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So if you think you're great, surely you're turning of things upside down. For example, you have these people are held in great admiration. You know, you had the, how do you call that thing again? Olympics. I don't even want to show the pictures because it's just disgusting. A bunch of naked people over there and stuff like that, and they paint themselves blue, like this person over here, but they're naked. Anyway, the rainbow people. Yeah, back in the days when the hippies did it, it was no sodomy because there was also beasts having just intercourse, sex right here all over the place for all the others to see. So that's a beast move, beast mode, savages. But at least they were not sodomites, which is even worse. You know, anyway, orgies are bad too. It's satanic too. But anyway, shaped like an eye. Anyway, right. These people, they are esteemed and they are an abomination of the Lord. So anyway, and a potter his clay. You have very expensive vases right now. Let me see. Damn it. Most expensive vases. Wait, let me see something here. Most expensive. expensive. You have most expensive vases and stuff like that. Let me see. Yeah, 69 million. But what is it actually? The process of making vases. Here, this is it. It's clay. It's nothing special. This thing, let's say he make this thing and he use paint and all that there and makes it look like this. Let me see. It makes it look like some kind of Chinese stuff or something like that, handwork, crafted, and doing all kind of so-called miraculous things with your finger and a pen and then some ink. And then it might become one of the more expensive items, pieces of clay upon the planet Earth. So this is esteemed by men, but it's nothing. Surely you're turning of things upside down. So the things that you put upside down, those are the things that are esteemed up unto high. Folly is set in great dignity, as the potter's clay, because that thing is just clay, and yet it's 69 million. You can feed hundreds of countries with that money, 69, and then some. Because in certain countries, in Philippines, for example, they don't like you there neither. But like, not all of them. Okay, not all of them. But coming from the government on down, the commercials and stuff like that. These Chinese commercials and stuff like that, these type of things, these type of things, going back to Esau, these type of things, and then they want to make you Caucus, they want to make you look like them. This is Thailand, of course. This isn't China, this is Thailand. Bunch of big nose niggas. Anyway. But the funny thing is that they're doing it in all their countries, man. All of them. All of their countries is doing it. Starting with the government, because those are the ones that are pushing these things. And you have guys like this that have subscribed to it. I ain't got no problem with that. But once that time comes, then, I'm going to be your problem. But for now, do your thing. Do your thing. Do what you need to do, because you're not going to be able to do it any longer anymore. You have these people making fun of us and stuff like that. Well, actually, they're making fun of the Punjabi people with blackface turbans. Yeah, they're making fun of them, India people. Because, like I said, they don't like dark-skinned people. None of them do. In certain countries, it's more racist than the other. But anyway, so, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not. The Big Bang made me, and not the Lord. Not the power of heaven. He didn't do it. The Big Bang did. Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding. The Lord didn't know what he was doing. He made me a man, but I'm a girl. I can feel it within my bones. He didn't know what he was doing. He should have made me a woman. I'm a woman. He had no understanding what he just did. He didn't frame me right. Right. You're an abomination unto the Heavenly Father, because you let them spirits He let them spirit loose on you to punish you. But you think you're right. Why don't you snip that little thing off, what you call PP? Why don't you snip it off? Right. But you had Titus, which was a Roman, and you had Antiochus, which was a Greek. And you had here, this website, it says here, and this is from a book called Timbuktu. From Babylon to Timbuktu. This is a free website. And if you sign in, you can literally have this thing for free. I have an account, but I didn't sign in. But you can check this out for free. And some books here you can hire for an hour, and you can hire it so many times as you want, But you can only hire it for an hour, and it's, you can hire it for an hour. Maybe you want to read today, you read for an hour, and then it's done, and maybe then you leave or something, go to your place of work or somewhere, and then later on that same night you come home, and then you can hire it again for a whole hour, because that's what they allow on this website. It's just a free website and stuff like that. Anyway, I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. Now this is here. I'm gonna read this. You can stop the thing if you want to, but I'm gonna read this section over here, and I'm gonna go into a few other things. So, in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governance of Palestine, many outrageous and atrocity was committed against the residue of the people, the ones that stayed down there. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it had been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves. Now comes the guy talking, the guy of this website. He said, "We fled into Africa from the Romans to be amongst dark-skinned people like ourselves to try and blend in, and we did, because we went into the land of West Africa, which was called Negroland." And who made this map? The Caucus did. They did this. This isn't our map. They did this. This is the Caucus map. That when they came over there, they started doing merchandise stuff and stuff like that. Here, European settlers in England, Denmark, Holland, and stuff like that. Where I am, and yeah, you had these places and stuff like that. And then they went to, of course, here they called it Negroland. You had the Mandingos, you had all these places, Sierra Leone, Upper or Proper Guinea, Negroland, Kingdom of Gago. But here it's called a land called Benin, the Kingdom of Benin, which were Israelites. Now here, the land Benin, right here, it says here, it says Kingdom of Judah, or Wida, Slave Coast, Wida, Judah Fort Judah. And I think here somewhere you had Fort Benjamin. I saw it one time, but I didn't remember it. But I think I saw it one time. I can't put this thing in the description box because it's too big. So what I would want for you to do, if you still want it, then you should go to here and you type in Negroland map, and then you will find it here. And then you just look for a big how you call that thing, a big file, a big file, and then you have it. You can look it up for yourself. They got colored maps too and stuff like that. Right? Anyway, so going back to over here. So it says there, we traveled from Jerusalem to the western coast of Africa from 70 AD until the end. Until the time of slavery. Now, like I said, you can find that here in this book, page 84, from Babylon to Timbuktu, which is written here. But the rest, like this, from here on, he's talking himself. It's not. This is not in the book, as you can see it here. Here, black Jewish slaves, right? And then he goes to say we fled, and it says here black Jewish slave. And see, and then he pulls scriptures, Deuteronomy 28:64. He doesn't say, and then what it says right there. And then it says here, we built many great. Well, you can read the rest for yourself if you have the time. I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. But we are not Hamites. We're the sons of Shem, and not Ham. Right, so let me see something here. Yeah, these. I can read that. This. And yeah, here, so Titus is a Roman. And this was in the time of the Greeks. So the Apocrypha is kind of, especially Maccabees, is in the time of the Greeks. And then later on, so it's Titus's turn, which if you check out the history, you will see something called a place called a monument called the Arch of Titus. The Arch of Titus must come down. Now, we've been talking about this. I have been talking about this for a year, but it seems that recently in 2020 they made an article, and I laughed when I saw this for the first time. And then they said, yeah, we need to take this down because I was saying this, man. I was saying, oh yeah, if these so-called Israeli people are the real Israelites, how come they don't take offense to the tearing down of the to the tearing down of the nation of Israel depicted on the Ark of the Covenant. This is exactly what the Greeks did. They took our stuff and then they put it into their temples. You can read that in First Maccabees chapter 1. They put it in their temples. And this is the same thing that the Romans also did, which is the same people. So here you have the Romans glorifying that they took down the Israelites, but these Caucus people, these Israelis, which are Edomites, they have a problem with Hitler. But this would then represent the same concept as Hitler, because they took you down then, if this was you. And yet this thing is still up and running and stuff like that, you know. But according to their book 1984, what they're doing is they're doing this on purpose because they're trying to erase the history. Just like if you watch the movie, Michael Jordan, yeah, this movie you need to watch. There's a trailer, of course, on the internet, on YouTube. Just watch this movie. This is a great movie, and then you can see what they will do in the future with books and why the children are so stupid. Because, well, let me get the trailer.
Now, have any of you guys ever seen one of these bad things for real?
They're teaching children in their movie. They're showing you what they're doing, right?
We burned almost every physical book in the country. So by the time you guys grow up, there won't be one book left. Burn it.
What's wrong, Montag? Your vitals have been off recently.
Siri.
Did firemen used to put out fires?
Did firemen used to put out fires? Because the sound is too loud.
Been off recently.
Did firemen used to put out fires?
That's a classic lie.
That's a classic lie. So did firemen used to put out fire? That's a classic lie. And why can they say that? Because they erased the history. You can't find it anymore. And the word is actually kind of funny because it does say firemen. Think about it, like that's a good trick. They really switched it and made it literally firemen. So they should be called watermen, you know, because they use water to put out fires. But if you call them firemen, it look like they start fires, right? That's a good one, Devil. They smart. They really smart. Yeah.
Have you used your drops today?
And you need to be drugged, and this is what they do. They blind us. Now there's a movie also here on YouTube where, well, not YouTube. Where's it? People are blind. Decap. All the people are blind. Movie. All the people are blind movie. Yeah, this one thing. All the people on earth went blind, but one man can see everything. So I'm not gonna watch this movie because I see a bunch of naked Caucus people. I'm not gonna watch that movie. I will watch the recap because the recap is like story recapped. It's like when, oh, I think this is it. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch this one. Because not often, but I actually enjoy watching these type of channels with the story recap. Then I don't have to watch the whole movie. But sometimes it's so good that I actually stop the thing in the middle of the recap and I go literally watch the movie. You know, sometimes the movie is that good. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I don't feel like watching the movie. I'm like, it's boring. Let me watch the recap. Let me see what's really going down up in the movie. And when I see it, and then I stop it because I don't want to see too much, you know. And yeah, so this is on YouTube. You could watch it for yourself. This one. But anyway, so then he puts the thing in his eye in order to dumb him down, to blind him, because just like that movie, Elysium or something like that. I don't know. You spell that? No, not this one. Elysium. I don't know how you spell it, bro. I'm telling you. Let me see. A Christian Bale or something. I know this movie. I have serious problems trying to spell it. Oh, yeah, this movie. If you watch this movie, you will see that they're given drugs, and the drugs is numbing them to see in order for them to see the reality. Then he stops using the drugs. Christian Bale recap movie? Maybe. Recap. I think it's this one. It looks like it.
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone.
this one.
CRE.
You need to watch. Don't need to, but I would watch the whole movie if I was you. I wouldn't advise you this, but if you want to, you can do it. Just watch the movie in itself. Let me see. Story. Drugs is not 100% on the story of him. Let me see. Eliminated war by suppressing emotions, and this is kind of the same thing that they do here, because they take away the I self that you actually should have, and then they take it away. But you should watch this movie for yourself if you have the time. See, they show you a close up how you are blinded. And then you're gonna start having questions, because if you stop taking their drugs, you're gonna start waking up like, hey, wait a minute, this is not right. That's the same thing that happened to him here. And it's always these little things that they put in every movie. Be like, hey, wait a minute, it's all connected then, because how come y'all always put something that is connected to another movie of the same category, and is more than 50 movies have the same thing, just put in different. In this case it's drugs, and that case is eye drops, all these things. And so, what are you doing? And then you start finding out 7 out of 10 Americans use what? Prescription drugs. It says nearly 7 out of 10, sorry. Nearly 7 out of 10 Americans take prescription drugs. But in the world, addicted to pharmaceutical uses wait. Pharmaceutical drugs. 66. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the dope. This is like, crack and stuff like that. That's not what I'm looking for. Alcohol and drugs, not that one. I'm looking for this one, prescription drugs. About 66% of U.S. adults take prescription drugs and stuff like that. About 46% of U.S. adults in 30 days. And then compared to the world, Americans consume of the world. That's the truth, because I saw what the fuck. Yeah, you got to watch out for these devils. I literally saw the government say that shit. Wow, these people. I shouldn't be surprised. Why am I surprised? Where's it again? Carfentanyl. Yeah, this is bad. Anyway. Uh-oh. opioids like fentanyl work. Yeah, I don't want to know that. No, this is like drugs. I don't want that. I want the so-called legal drugs. But anyway, you can find it out for yourself. I know that they're lying because I know the truth, and the Europeans say it too. And why do Americans have so much pharmaceutical? 80% dispensed in U.S. Pharmaceutical dispensed. 84% of drug dispensed in U.S. 70%. It's getting higher and higher, by the way. Okay, anyway, enough of this, and then I will. Yeah, I don't need to read this, but because we broke the laws of the Lord, that's why these things happen. But I'm not gonna cover this right now because actually my covering was actually only about that this female over here is actually a Caucus female. They're Edomites. Why? Because they went into the land after Mizraim fell. Yeah, Benin, which is the place that I just showed you on the Negro land map, the Negro land map, and Ghana and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and it says it here too. We went to those places. Where is it again? Oh yeah, we went into Mali, Senegal, Niger, Ghana, just to name a few, and also Benin. And I typed in, of course, what was the land of Benin name before it was Benin. It says Dahomey. Now, if you type in Dahomey, Suriname, then you will see a place called Dahomey in there. So where are these people from? Benin. They're from Benin. Now you had other tribes that was already there, and before the slave ships came from Spain and West Africa. But these particular ones are from West Africa also, just like me, of course. But then we went into Suriname, and this is a city where you go if you're Edomite. You can look at it here. The story of the Suriname village in Dahomey where white people are not allowed. This village, no white person is allowed, no Edomites allowed. Occupied by Maroons, which are Moors. Might go into here.
What will happen if a white person comes in?
Death.
He will die.
So if you look at this, finally some black people with sense. No white people allowed. I must definitely move there. This is my village, and I'm proud of my village. Oh, okay, cool. Right. No, you're from there too. Okay, cool. Right, let me see some. It looks healthy and everybody's happy. I'm from Chicago. Welcome. If you are this, if you look like this, then you're welcome. Yeah. If you don't look like that, it's not a good idea if you go like that, looking like that. It's not a good idea if you go there. It's not a good idea if you go there looking like that. You know, looking like a weirdo. I was looking at him. Then I said looking like a weirdo. Yeah, I didn't point it out, but now it looks like I said it. But for them, no, I said it because of this guy, because he has yellow hair. That's why I said he looked like a weirdo, trying to look like a white boy. Fucking weirdos. I'm an old white lady from America. I cannot judge, but with my own eyes, I see these people are happy and loving to their community and they're protected. Something you don't see in America. She's actually talking about you so-called black Americans. But anyway, yeah, no. This village learned from the mistakes other nations fell from. This is what we lost spiritually in Africa, right? As a native Puerto Rican, as a native in Puerto Rican, what? Okay, as a native Puerto Rican, I can say I totally understand that village, or you should, even if you're not from Puerto Rico. When I thought that all my black people were lost, thank the universe that there are still black people who know the truth. Powerful documentary, right? There are people in your country too, in America, that have taught us the truth, you know, about the Hebrew Israelites and stuff like that. So that's even more powerful than this village. even though this village is a very powerful village, because the Benin were actually the strongest of West Africa. I'm not trying to boast, man. I'm not trying to boast, but he is going to explain it to them, because these people don't even know that this land exists. They don't know. They never knew. You know when they found out? When he went there. And this was a month ago, of course, but no. This was a month ago released. He was there before that, you know. Of course, he got to make this video, cut it up, and all these type of things and stuff. Go back, put it on the computer and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. But if Edomite goes there, you know them sundown cities in America? Okay. This is not sundown. This is daytime. Anyway, but the spirits are going to kill you. That's another thing. But enough of this. I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. And Antigonus is another one instead of Antiochus. Let me see something. Antiochus fought against Ptolemy. Yeah, he defeated the Ptolemaic general Caucus also. Invaded Seleucia, which is Aram. It's Seleucia, but they spell it different again. That is what they do, right? Anyway, Cleopatra, I don't know what that is. The last Cleopatra, because it says it right here, the last queen, Cleopatra. She was the last one to reign in Egypt under her father's name, Ptolemy and stuff like that. And guess what? They were Caucus people. So now you know how they turned Caucus. Well, I hope you know. I hope you know how they turned Caucus. Because they always replaced everyone where they go and conquer. First Ezra chapter 4, verse 45. Thou also hast vowed to build up the temple, which the Edomites burned when Judea was made desolate by the Chaldeans. Verse 50. So the king said this. So Seleucia, here, that same word that they changed, and then they named it, where is it? Right here, they named it Seleucia, whatever. Yeah. Here, it's named Seleucia. It's the same thing. They just changed names, like I told you. That's what they do. I mean, they're Edomites. They have to do it. If they don't do it, then, it's easy for us to trace things back. But he's making it hard for us. But the Lord wants a lot of people just to basically stumble and fall. That's why he did that. That's why he allowed that to happen. He created the covering cherub that cover it, which is Esau. Back in the days, it was the ancient prince of Tyre, which is Canaanite. They call Phoenicians of Tyre. Now it's Esau. He's the liar of the planet Earth. He's the liar in existence of existence itself. In the history of history, there is none greater liar than Esau. None greater deceiver than Esau. Anyway, they was in Seleucia and stuff like that. And let me see here, verse 50. And that all the country which they hold should be freed without tribute, and that the Edomites should give over the villages of the Jews which then they held. So when the Chaldeans took us down and brought us into slavery in the book of First Ezra chapter 1. First Ezra chapter 1. And also Jeremiah chapter 34, right? And Jeremiah and First Ezra is kind of the same thing. So not kind of the same thing, but it's the same era, right? Kind of the same era, right? So when the Chaldeans, which are the Babylonians, took us in slavery under Nebuchadnezzar, the Chaldean, as you can see here, Nebuchadnezzar. Oh, I can't spell his name. Shit. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to spell that. I know I won't. Let me see something. Okay, this one. Hey. Oh yeah. Forgot. Here, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, the Chaldean. Right. And then he came and enslaved us. But the Lord made him come, because the Lord called him his servant, which is Jeremiah 29, if I'm correct. Jeremiah 29. Nebuchadnezzar, my servant. Yes, my servant's the prophet, but here, Jeremiah 27. And now have I given all these lands into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and the beasts of the field have I given him also to serve. The beasts of the field are the nations, the heathen nations. Let me see. So Nebuchadnezzar is called the servant of the Most High. He's called it 3 times. Somewhere, 2 times in Jeremiah and somewhere else. I forgot. No, yeah. So the Edomites took over our land, and they're doing it until this day because, like I said, they want to get us back for the things that we did to them. But the wrath of man worketh not righteousness with the Most High, and he has wrath, and therefore he's going to get destroyed. 20, and also Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12 to 14. James 1:20. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Ezekiel, and they have wrath against us. Ezekiel 25:19. Thus saith Yahweh the power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended us, right? The Israelites, he offended us, and revenged himself upon them. The Lord said, for the wrath of man worketh not righteousness of the Most High. So they wanted vengeance for what? We took their birthright. We bought it. They didn't want it in the first place. And then we stole the blessing, which he didn't care about in the first place. Afterward, he saw like, damn, what did I lose? What did I lose? Yes, you lost the greatest salvation in existence of existence itself. That's what you lost. Now you're angry. That's why you hate. And the rest of the heathen nations along with you. Because all of them hate dark skin. Amongst themselves even. How much more us? But of course, not 100% of them, you know. Some of them still want to hang around you, make children with you or whatever, you know. Anyway, therefore, thus saith Yahweh the power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. There goes another Dedan. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh. And how is he going to do his vengeance? By the hand of his people Israel. That's how he's going to punish you, you Edomites. Since you want to take it upon yourself to punish us for the things that happened before, yeah, the Lord is going to serve you. Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the lands of Uz. Aram. Aram is this. Uz is this. It's actually Huz. Huz, the firstborn. Here. Huz, the firstborn. He was dwelling in the land of Aram. Wait. You have Uz and you have Huz in Genesis. Sorry. Huz in Genesis. And the children of Aram, Uz, and Hul. I got confused with that, sorry. Uz and Hul, right? And the other one was the sons of Nahor, which are not Aram. Because Nahor, his father is Terah. And therefore, he is the same thing as us. Yeah? And, here, Nahor is the brother of Abraham. And this one is other Aram. He's not Aram from Genesis, Aram, the nation of Aram. That's not him. He's Aram from this here. From this. He's Aram from this. From Shem, Arphaxad, Shelah, Eber. Yeah, he come from Eber too. Pelah, Hareu, Serug, Nahor, Terah. Nahor, Terah. The father of Terah is Nahor, and the son of Terah is also Nahor. But the other son of Terah is Abraham, and the other son of Terah is Nahor, and from him comes also another Aram, which is not the brother of Arphaxad, because the brother of Arphaxad is Aram. Is Aram, like the one, like the ancestor, you know. Where is it? Where is it again? Here, Arphaxad. Here, wait, sorry. Ashur, Arphaxad, Lut, and Aram. So these two are brothers, but that's not this one. Yeah, where did I put it? Genesis 22, actually. Yeah, Genesis 22. That's not this one. This one is this. His grandson. That's not that other nation. That's not this nation. But anyway, so who is the same? Yeah, so who is the same as us? Nahor. Because Nahor, well, not the same. Sorry, let me say it better. Because the bloodline went to them. The chosen bloodline went to them. Sorry, and then it jumped to here. Skipped over that dummy, and then it landed here. Right. So, Terah also made Nahor. And Nahor, his children, were actually going with Isaac. Now here. Nahor, his child was Bethuel, his son, and then Bethuel begot Rebekah, right? And of course, Laban. Bethuel is the father of Laban and Rebekah. And Rebekah went with Isaac, which is her grandfather's brother, right? And then Isaac went with her, and then Rachel and Leah and Rachel actually also come from here, sorry. let me get it. Genesis 25 and 20. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel the Syrian of Padan Aram, which Aram is that region, the sister to Laban the Syrian, which is Syrian is Aram, by the way. It is Aram of Padan Aram. That was the one, that was that region. That was not the bloodline of Aram, because he is the bloodline of his brother, and therefore they are the same bloodline as, oh man, kind of irritating. Here, they are the same bloodline as this. Shema, Faxis, Shela, Eber, Peleg, sorry. Reu, Segur, Nahor, Terah, and then Nahor, and then Bethuel, and then and then Laban, and then what? And then Bethuel, and then Rebekah, yeah. And also Laban got children for, let me see here, and then Laban, his children were for Jacob. Laban the Syrian, his children were for Jacob, which is his sister's children, sister's son, Jacob. Right, so actually Abraham and Laban, they're actually family. You know, on both sides, if I'm correct. Let me see something. Let me double check it again. So Abraham is connected to Nahor, and Rebekah is also connected to Nahor. So it's the same family, basically. They're the same. So They're not this one. Gen 10. Where's Gen 10? They're not this one. This. Wow, where is it, boy? Oh man, here. They're not this one, but they lived in that region, so they was called after that region, right? So I hope that and I said that right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Oh, let me see if I forget something. No. Let me see something. No. I didn't forget anything, right? Okay, that's that. And this. Yeah. So now you know this female. No. It was a Caucus chick. But who was in that region before them would be Mizraim. Mizraim was in that region. Yeah, so don't forget that. And Mizraim is Egypt. And the reason they don't want to call it Mizraim is because you, as the people, are gonna think of who? You're gonna think of Ham, and they don't want that in your head. They don't want that in your head. So they changed the name to fit themselves betterly perfect, so that they can lie to you very good. Oh no, it's a bunch of Arabs. It's Arabs, man. Arabs. Because they know the majority of the people wouldn't even know what the hell is going on upon the planet Earth. They wouldn't know. You know, unless you tell them. But they wouldn't know that Mizraim is actually one of the sons of Ham. Because they're trying to teach you that Ham are all black people, right? But how come you Arabs call yourself Hamites now, or nowadays? Why? 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 Because they wanna be the greater people. So Ishmael steals from Ham through Esau, because Esau is the one that set Ishmael up in that land. And then Esau steals from Israel. Yeah, that's it. Esau steals from Jacob, and Ishmael steals from Ham. Right. And all the other heathen nations, this is what they glorify, and this is what they want to be as. This, that. 7 women describe what it's like to have dark skin in India. They're not even dark, man. That's just the fucked up part. That's just the real part. They have so many interviews and so many things. You know, they whiten themselves. Their family members tell them like, "Oh, you're beautiful, but you're just too dark." Their own family members. I have seen so many interviews, man. It's getting ridiculous. You know, they dye their hair yellow and stuff like that. And or brown. Beautiful, ugly. What's with the sudden hate on dark-skinned girls all over social media? 2x India. They're not talking about so-called Negroes, man. They're talking about their own people. This is what their ideal world looks like. This is what their ideal world looks like. A bunch of pale-skinned people. Even paler than this. Like them pale Arabs and stuff like that, you know? But the point of me talking about this is to show you that, yeah, we're never going to get together, my man. Because once we get that power in my region, Lord willing, I have region, you are going to be put over her. You are going to be put over all of them here. You definitely are going to be put over all of them. We're going to have a casting system. Lord willing, I'm going to have a casting system. I'm going to put the dark skinned one over you. All you pale looking ones. I'm going to put these ones over you, like these 3. I'm going to put them over you. Over y'all. Yeah. Because once we have the power, then we will be able to do whatever we want. And Lord willing, I get my own region to rule over. I'm going to leave you with this scripture as the last one. Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh, well, 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh, and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. That's you. Eh? What the hell? What just happened? It got big? Okay. That's you. Yep. That's you. And then Harry Potter. Anyway. The vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I've received of my Father the power that I have from my Father Yahweh Bashem Shai. We're going to do things there. And Lord willing, in my region, because the Lord said in the book of Luke chapter 19, it says that oh yeah. Let me see. Verse 18. And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound has gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities. So, and that says here, okay. So he was able to rule over 5 cities. This one, he got more people. He turned more people to the Lord. So he got power. He got 10 cities. I just want 1. Okay, maybe 2. Maybe I want 1 because this guy got 1. I don't want that. I'm not trying to be greedy. I want to have more, but I'm trying to be humble. I want more. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be humble. Make it seem as if, he's so humble. He don't want a lot. Yeah, I don't want extraordinary a lot. I just want enough so I can do things to people. You know, I'm gonna put her over all of you. Okay, these 3 because they're brown too. So yeah, don't hate you. And you're gonna be over them. And most of the time, these people are low casted. You know, they're of low levels. In India, you have the skin caste. You have a lot of shit over there, bro. You know, and I hate that. I hate it. And I wanna harm them. So I'm gonna get you, Lord willing, once that time comes. So with that, I would say shalom. I'm gonna get you. Where's the other one? I'm gonna get you. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Heavenly Father willing. Oh boy, I'm gonna have a feast. It's gonna be a feast day once that time comes. Heavenly Father willing, because he already set it up. I just want him to speed it up. This, you going down. You see them eyes? I'm gonna poke it out. I'm gonna make you Samson. Heavenly Father willing. I ain't playing, man. This ain't no game. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.